I'm Sam, and today I'm joined by.
I'm Sienna. I'm a junior PR major here.
And I'm Rachel. I'm a freshman in architecture.
And I'm Scott. I'm president. I'm president. And
Very
they've
nice.
just allowed me to hang out today, which is awesome.
Oh, it's an honor. We're very happy that you were able to come in and check out what we've got going on down here in our little basement.
Yeah.
Well, it's not so little, is it?
That is, yeah.
And it's beautifully done.
Mhm.
Thank you.
It's come a long way in a few years.
Yeah.
For the old timers here, from what I understand, it used to be just one room, right? From what I
Mhm.
understand.
Yeah.
So
It was.
yeah. So it's turned into quite an operation. We've got some
Yeah.
Big Sky champions, some
Yeah.
national champions.
Yeah.
Mhm.
4 years and 7 national championships and 8 Big Sky championships.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Mhm.
Well, I tell you, the energy, I can still feel it here. I don't know how you guys actually broadcast here because there's so much activity
Mhm.
right next door.
Yeah.
Yeah. What games do you guys play?
We're both Overwatch players.
Right. I think you mentioned that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And I said you're a killer, and you said no.
No, because I play a support. So I mainly focus on like healing my teammates, but
Ah,
I took over the Overwatch Instagram account from Sam. So he used to run it, and then I took over. And that's kind of been my domain.
okay.
I didn't realize
Rachel-
what gold mine I was sitting on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rachel, you're not much of a gamer, are you?
No, I don't really play, but I run the Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So you do all the social media.
Yeah, I dabble. Yeah.
Yeah. That sounded a little like humble to me. I don't know.
No,
right?
she's good. She's
I'll
one of
bet.
our wizards.
Yeah, I'll bet. And
Yeah.
that kind of aligns with what with your interests as well, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, there's something to be said about, having an eye for design and layout,
Yeah.
and it ties into architecture just a tiny bit.
Just a tiny bit, the
Um,
design piece. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's
I
really cool.
when I first started here, I saw Rachel like working, and I was like, "What is your major? Like, you are really good at this." She's like, "Architecture." I'm like, "Oh, I
Yeah.
would not have expected that."
It's more like a hobby, I think. It's
Yeah.
just fun.
Well, fun's the whole point of being here, right? And
Yeah,
well, I guess we got to
entirely.
learn too a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's fun being here.
Mhm. President Green, I was wondering before coming down here and like getting to like interact with everybody, like, did you know a whole lot about esports? Like, what was your like background knowledge on it?
Well, my son, and I used to play when he was like really little,
Mm-hmm.
and then he got better than me, and I quit.
What games?
It was Age of Empires. Yeah.
Oh.
Like with the little guys that they come to
Yeah.
life and then they move at a snail's pace and they build stuff and
Yeah.
you don't mind. I mean, it was kind of ridiculous, but he got really good at it. In fact, he competed in Brussels at one point.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he had some friends across the country. Just a short story. I went down into our basement one day and he's on one of these headsets like this and he's talking. I thought he was talking to his friends like down the neighborhood, right?
Mhm.
Turns out he's talking to people in England, and I'm like, "You're playing people in England, yeah, and don't bother me. I'm in the yeah."
Oh
Yeah.
man.
So, and of course now he's got a lot of different games. He's on Twitch and he does the
Oh,
whole thing,
very
So
cool.
yeah, he's always been into it. He's got, the high powered computer and everything. So
Mhm.
everything I know I learned from him,
Yeah.
just basically. So yeah.
Well, we've got a really, really cool program here. We're probably like I would say we're one of the most progressive programs in the PNW right now.
That's what I heard.
And esports is just like it's rapidly growing. It is like I think research would show it is one of the biggest growing kind of industries or programs right now. ISU just started their program up like 2 years ago, and I had the pleasure of talking with their director over the weekend because we hosted a big tournament. So ISU came down, CBC, Gonzaga, and we had everybody cramped in here. It was awesome. But I talked to the director there. His name's Charles, and he just had so much love for the like industry itself. And I think one thing I really took away from that I feel like you would agree with is like because you care a lot about student involvement.
Yeah.
I read up a little bit about like why you wanted to become the president and how like student safety and student well-being is like just so important. And there's a lot of data that backs up like how well you do in school and graduation rates with student involvement. And that's
You've
one
done
thing.
your homework. That's absolutely
I
right.
care.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't know what I wanted to do with my PR degree until I came here, and then I was like, this is where it's at for me.
That's cool.
But Charles really kind of was just like, there are people that wouldn't like would have dropped out by now if it wasn't for programs like esports or other university clubs.
Keeps them engaged, right?
Exactly, it keeps
Yeah.
them engaged. builds community.
And community, the Vandal family is what
Yes,
keeps
Vandal,
you here.
exactly.
It truly is.
It really is. And,
Yeah.
that's kind of one of the things I was pushing to my younger sister. I was like, you should come be a Vandal. Like, the community here, it's incredible, especially when you've lived here. It's just like, it's like a hidden gem that's like, it's always been there, but you don't really get to discover it until you like actually like dive into it. So
Yeah.
I think what we're doing here is just like absolutely incredible.
Well, I'm
and
biased. I
yeah.
love this place.
Yeah.
But and I love students. The
Mhm.
energy you bring, and not a lot has changed. Since when I was on campus, as far as that, it's always
Right.
been kind of look out for each other. Make sure that we stick together and get through this
Mhm.
together, right? And
Mhm.
it's a great community that way, and I love that really is still here. And and part of it's because we're all here together on a campus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a destination campus as opposed to a commuter
Mhm.
campus, so
Mhm.
we get close and we get to know each other, right? And
Mhm.
it's a good thing, in my opinion.
Absolutely. Yeah. I actually didn't even know we had an esports program until late this semester.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't remember how I found out. I think I was actually at the rec center and I got like a notification that tryouts were happening and I was like, "Sure, I'll
Yeah,
show up."
I'll mosey down.
Yeah, and
down
then
and
Wayne
do that,
offered me a job and I was like, "Heck yeah, I'll join. This is awesome."
Yeah, it is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize our program was like as involved and as big as it really
Mhm.
is. So,
Well, honestly, I didn't know it had grown this big. I mean, I knew we had it,
Mhm.
and I knew we had had some success, but I didn't realize. I mean, this is a really professionally run outfit, and
it is.
if you're in production or communications,
Mhm.
the jobs here are about as good as you can get, and I think you can
Mhm.
speak to that.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, because you're doing this. Plus, you're also doing camera work for ESPN, right?
Yes,
For
sir.
us, yeah. It's a great experience. That's something you really can't,
Yeah.
get in many places. So
Yeah. Wayne has like he does more than most people I've ever met. Like he cares about the program and everybody in it so much.
Yeah.
It's remarkable to see.
this truly is Wayne's world,
It
isn't
is
it?
it
Yeah.
is Wayne's World. I mean, like he kind of built this from the ground up and has been running it ever since. Like this is almost like another one of his babies.
Yeah.
And
I get it.
it's you feel that when
Yeah.
you work here and when you play here, like this is like that's definitely something like that is very prominent is like how
Yeah.
much he cares.
You definitely feel it.
I
I think it also
I see it too.
Yeah.
I think it carries over to the staff too. Is like Wayne cares so much, so we care so much.
Mhm.
I think it just builds an amazing environment.
I do too.
I mean, he was willing to dye his hair purple
Yeah.
for us.
So what? So you asked him to do that?
No. So for Vandal Giving Day, we
Yeah.
hosted our 32-hour live stream. And obviously we need kind of incentives for people to give and to tune into the live stream. So if we said that if we hit a certain amount donation goal that he would dye his hair. And we hit the goal and he
And
dyed
he
his
did
hair
it.
for it. Yeah.
I didn't know
Sam
that
dyed
story.
his hair too.
Yeah, I
Did you
joined him
really?
on that. It
Yeah.
all washed
That's
out
so
at this
cool.
point, but
Yeah.
That's so cool.
No, we had so many people getting pied in the face for
Oh my
donation
gosh.
incentives.
That's great. I
Yeah.
had no idea. I just walked in and I saw his hair was purple. I thought, okay, Wayne, you do you. You know?
Yeah, no, he did that for us.
Yeah,
And,
that's really
yeah.
cool.
I mean, I think it suits him. I have purple hair, so I think
Yeah,
it's
okay.
cool.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have grown a lot. I think we're sitting at like above 100 players right now
That's what I
and over
understand.
40
yeah.
staff.
Yeah.
We are very quickly outgrowing our space. I think I feel like it's kind of you can't really tell until everybody comes in here,
Yeah.
but I mean, we had a lot of people in today and I was like, "Wow." Like
Yeah,
there's
that's
a
what-
lot of people here.
That's what Wayne was saying, and he said
Mhm.
when there's times when it's just too full, right? They have
Yeah.
to ask people not to play that. That's hard.
Yeah, it is
so-
hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of I'm trying to remember what the actual numbers are, but we're about at like a third. We serve about a third of the student athletes that like athletics does with like I think a a fraction of a percent of like the budget. So like we are kind of like we're we're pushing out about like we're at max capacity right now and I think what Wayne has been able to create and what we're able to do is just it's phenomenal. And it's like
Mhm.
we're using every single like outlet as we like that we can. We're taking every single angle and I think here in the next couple of years like we will probably have one of the biggest esports programs in if not the PNW the country. So I think that's something like to be super proud of.
Yeah,
Like-
no, I agree.
And I'm sure you know that already. I'm telling
No,
you things you already know.
No,
but
I'm still learning.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's I have this other job that kind of takes all my time. So I don't get to. I don't really get
Yeah.
to do a lot of fun stuff like this, you know.
Yeah.
And so I think I was telling you guys earlier. I saw it on my calendar. I was going, yes,
Yeah.
you know. All right, this is going to be a good day, you know.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I heard you used to be a lawyer.
No.
That was your dad.
No. Well, he was a
Rachel,
lawyer.
you did not do your homework.
Well,
I
Well,
did the wrong homework, I guess.
no, I work for I
A law
worked
firm.
for law firms,
Okay.
right? But I am not a lawyer.
No.
I'm
What
a
did you do for
I'm
them?
a business guy. I did run a law firm. I was the CEO of a large law firm. At my last job, I was the global. It was a much bigger firm, but global chief financial and operating officer.
Mhm.
So we were in over 30 countries, you know,
Wow.
which is amazing. So a lot of cross-border M&A, a lot of regulatory law, you know, some litigation in just the different jurisdictions, but also international arbitration, those sorts of things. So not nearly as fun as gaming. So let's talk about gaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about Rocket League?
I know nothing.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know anything either. But
Okay.
the way
Well, let's talk about it.
the way I would describe it is it's like virtual car soccer. It's the exact same format. So it's a 3v3, except you control this little car and like you play soccer
Yeah.
with the car.
Yeah.
And so I think that's what we're doing the pre-show interview for, because I think our Rocket League
Yeah.
team has a game.
That's what I
Mhm.
understand. And I understand you've got a net of some kind.
Yeah,
that
so like you
guys-
try to get the ball in the net, and
Yeah.
like it's soccer, you know.
Yeah.
But I
Well,
was
cool.
I was curious because that's what we're gonna be doing next, and I think watching it is kind of like, what's going on here, you know?
It's one of the more digestible ones, though. If you
Yes.
like don't know
Yeah.
video games, this one's definitely the one to like get your first preview of esports.
So
Yeah.
it's at a level I can understand.
Yeah,
It just
right?
it
You
doesn't
know,
have all the visual clutter
Yeah.
that the other games might.
Yeah.
It's kind of yeah, like
What was the one over there?
Like you said.
Stomp? Called Stomp? Or Smash?
Smash
Smash.
Bros. Yeah,
Smash. Stomp.
Yeah.
Smash.
close enough.
Yeah. I mean, that had a lot going on. It's hard to follow it all, right? 'Cause
yeah,
it's just
and that's
so,
not even the worst of it.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
I wish
yeah.
we could show them like an Overwatch or a League game.
Yeah.
That would be quite the treat.
So much
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah. I think I'd enjoy that.
Yeah. Do you play any video games currently?
I-
Probably not recently, but
No,
like.
yeah, like I said, it's been a long time since my
Yes.
son was much smaller. But
Mm-hmm.
you know, someday when I'm sitting by a lake, I'll probably pick them up because I do. I used to enjoy doing it. You know,
Mhm.
but it's just so.
Do you ever play any like the classics,
Oh yeah,
or, like,
well,
the Mario games?
I used to, but again, I really don't have a lot of time to do those
Right.
things these days.
Yeah,
But
you are busy. huh?
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, but so I would like to. I mean, I'm kind of jealous when I watch you guys, and all the stuff you got going on here. And
Yeah.
I don't know about my skills, my reaction time is probably a
It's
little
okay.
slower than it used to be, but
There are levels to it, but I think I think it's kind of easy to learn, or
Yeah.
maybe not. I'm not sure.
yeah.
I've kind of always been a bit of a gamer, so maybe if we teach Rachel. You tried playing Street Fighter, right?
Very briefly. I played more Smash than Street Fighter.
Oh yeah.
I find Smash is the easiest to jump into and have a good
Mhm.
time because I played against Wayne.
Yeah. Well, we
So-
also played with Wayne Eccles.
Yes,
That
that's
was
right.
Fun. For-
Yeah.
I understand Blaine's not bad.
no, he was doing.
That's what I understand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he defeated me.
Yeah,
I think he won.
I was going to ask what he does
Yeah.
during the day. You
Yeah.
know.
For a Vandal Gaming Convention, he
Yeah.
kind of kicked our butts
Yeah.
during the tournament we did.
Yeah.
He was really good.
He's
It's
spending
okay.
evidently spending way too much time video gaming. Yeah?
Yeah.
He likes to hang out here every now and then.
Does he?
Yeah.
We see him in here once a blue moon. It's pretty fun.
That is cool. I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
He
Oh,
he's a big supporter of our program. He loves it.
I know it.
And we love Blaine.
Yeah, that's
He's
good.
wonderful.
I do too. He's a big teddy bear, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just cares a lot.
He does.
He's a good dean.
He is.
Mm-hmm.
He is.
All right. Well, I mean, I feel like I've been kind of talking your ear off, so I was curious, do you have any questions for us as like a program, or just us?
What's your
as
favorite thing
individuals?
about the University of Idaho? And you can't say this place, but it probably is. But besides this place, what's your favorite thing about the University of Idaho?
I've had a lot of fantastic professors. I have not had a single bad professor experience so far, and I've had great
is true.
classes and just great time every single time I go.
That's
Anywhere.
saying something, and
Mhm.
I hear that a lot from our students. And to me, that's really important because that's part of the experience here that,
Mm-hmm.
our faculty are some of the best, in their professions, but they care about the students. And that's the most
Mhm.
important thing. When I hear
Yeah.
about a professor that may not care as much about the students or they're difficult with them, we try to fix that. We really do. And it's very rare though. We have the best faculty.
Yeah, I'd have to say the same thing.
Faculty.
I feel like I've made like friendships with some of my professors. I've grown like really close and just created some really good connections.
That's awesome.
Like I mean, we talked earlier, Professor Kojo. Like,
Yeah.
she's absolutely
She's
incredible.
amazing.
One of the
Yeah.
sweetest people ever.
Yeah.
And like those are people that I feel like I can rely on, and that they understand me, and I understand them. And if I'm having an issue, like they're always ready to help. Like often, like after office hours and that sort of thing. And like it just feels like they care.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
How about you?
My answer is a little different, but I was thinking that just the beauty on campus, the nature, and as an architect, I guess the buildings, I
Yeah.
can't help but admire them.
Yeah.
But I genuinely enjoy like walking to class, just regardless of the weather, and like just taking it in.
Because it is a beautiful place.
Yeah.
I love it here too. I love this community. I love the campus.
Mm-hmm.
Campus has always been beautiful, but
Mhm.
to your point, they haven't ruined it. And I've been to other campuses. I won't mention any of them, but
Okay.
even some big name ones, and you walk through, you think, there's no feel to it. There's just
Yeah.
like there's a building from the '60s, there's one from the '70s, there's one from the '80s,
Mhm.
there's one from the 2000s, and there's
Mhm.
nothing tying them together, right?
Yeah.
But here, there's kind of a feel,
There's a
right?
unity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
I
like
like
that
that.
feng shui.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Great
There's
terms.
life to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, very much so.
I
like
do
that.
love when the sun comes out and I see everybody like on the lawn,
I do
like
too.
playing
Mhm.
games. I'm
Yeah.
like, this really is the college they advertised in the movies.
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My office is in that corner of the ad building, and I have to say it's really tough on a really sunny day when everybody gets
Yeah.
out again and they're out on the ad lawn playing volleyball and all. I'm looking out there. I want to go do that.
Yeah, I'm
So-
kind of scared these 4 years are gonna pass like way too fast.
It does. It does.
All right, well, it looks like that is all the time we have today. I would like to give a huge thank you to President Green for coming to the lab and hanging out with us
Oh,
on stream.
On that note, actually, we
this is
do
a good
have
point.
something for you.
Oh,
We wanted to just thank you for your support and everything you've done for us.
it's
so
got
we
my
kinda-
name on the
We
back.
got you a
Look at
custom
that.
esports jersey. You can either
Check
hang
that
it up or
out.
put
Wow.
it on, but that's just from us. We wanted to say thank you so much for all that you've done for us.
Oh, I
and
love it.
for your
Thank you
support.
so much.
Yeah,
I'm touched.
We really appreciate
I
it.
appreciate that. That's
Yeah.
really cool. Thank
Yeah,
you.
Sorry to interrupt you.
No, you are all good.
Go Vandals.
Yeah, go Vandals.
Go Vandals. Stay tuned for the showcase match of Idaho versus the Montana Grizzlies coming up next in Rocket League. Well, that's all the time we have for today. I've been Sam, and we'll see you all next time.